All right, welcome back. Now it's time for us to meet our discovery of the week. Now today we're going to be meeting a gentleman who is in the, should I say, the solution space, trying to fix, creating sustainability interventions to try and see how we can convert rubbish, or agric rubbish into products that are more useful, thereby creating a sustainable environment in which we live. His name is Deladem, and he's the founder of EBAprenuer Solutions, Ghana. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Fantastic. Now, so what is EBApreneurship? And who's an EBApreneur?
Okay, so EBA simply stands for Eco-Based System Adaptation.
Eco-based system adaptation. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. And then the preneur is just like someone who's involved in providing solutions in the eco-based system.
Okay.
So an EBApreneur is, I wouldn't say it's a general word out there, but it's something that we coined to fit what we are doing or providing.
So what are you doing exactly?
Okay, so we are providing two solutions at the moment. That is turning agricultural waste into clean energy or clean fuel, and then providing solar dryers for cassava farmers to cut down on their post-harvest losses. Basically, that's what we are doing at the moment.
Let's start from the solar dryers with the cassava farmers. So you build the machines, is that the idea?
Okay, so I think that immediately you mentioned solar dryers, people are always thinking of very large machinery, but it is very simple. So the solar is the sun. So the solar dryer is just making use of the sun to dry the agricultural produce. So what we do is that we use locally sourced materials, like metal pipes, and then other things, screws and sheets. The good thing about the solutions we are providing is the fact that we are not trained artisans. So together with a group of young people, under the concept of innovative volunteerism, where young people avail themselves to create solutions in the agricultural space or food security space. And so we build the solar dryers from UV materials, plastic and metals and sheets. So at the moment we've built 2 or 3 solar dryers. One is stationed in Akotikrom. It's a community in the Birim South Municipal Assembly, where the farmers have been able to use it, and they've had the experience of how you could dry cassava within the space of 6 to 8 hours.
Oh wow!
Yes, to minimum moisture level.
I see. So when you give us a sense of it, when the dryer is completed, how large is it, and how much cassava can you dry at a time? Okay,
so that depends on how much how big of a dryer you want. So for instance, what we have mounted in that community is a 10 by 7 feet solar dryer. So, and it can dry up to 250 kilograms of cassava in a day. So the whole idea is, what we are doing is actually they are not silo solutions. So it's a value chain. We work with cassava farmers because in Ghana there's a lot of post-harvest losses recorded in terms of cassava. Cassava doesn't have a long shelf life. What can we do? We don't add value to it. So it means that if he goes to the market and he's not able to sell it, the rest of it goes to waste. How can we turn the one he's not able to sell into something that can be stored for a longer period? This is where the idea of the solar dryers come in. So we dry them, we show them how, or we teach them how to grate it, and then it dries within 6 to 8 hours.
So is that what we're looking at here on the screen?
Yes, so this is Akotikrom, the community in the Birim South, where we were training, we trained them on how to dry it, and then this was an experiment for them to actually see that what we are saying is not just words, it's actually something that happens. So that's myself and my team, Sunday and Edem in Akotikrom, drying the cassava.
I see. Now, so you showed them, you showed them how it works and everything else, and how it will benefit them on the farm. How have they accepted it?
I mean, for every solutions, it's always not that easy, but it becomes easier when they actually they're in the process they are part of the process, and they see it and they feel it, and they can really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So this is a solar dryer that, I mean, was mounted by ourselves without resources from them, or so our own resources.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that the chief of the town himself came and saw it, and he was like, "Me who kokonte white da."
Wow.
Because
okay.
they are normally used to brown kokonte,
Yes.
black kokonte, and the whole thing is, a lot of people in Ghana think that cassava flour or kokonte should be brown or black.
Yeah.
It turns brown or black because they dry it in open air.
Okay.
And so it's exposed
oxidized.
to it's exposed to dust, it's exposed to microbes, and that is not even healthy.
Okay.
So this is just a solution which, I mean, it needs resources, but we are saying that if we are in our own little way starting something, I mean, along the line, we could get investment, we could get things to people to come on board to support us, you know, scale up the solutions we are providing. Because ultimately, we are looking to put up drying centers across Ghana, especially in the cassava growing communities, so that, and now I think just last week, the agric minister was speaking about Ghana having a bit of, he said it's not food crisis. I mean, it's a whole lot of issues. So in our own small way, I mean, we could help preserve, you know, cassava, which could be used for so many things, not just kokonte.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious. I mean, how many centers across the country, if you had your resources, are you ready to roll out to?
Everywhere they go cassava.
Everywhere that
they
cassava,
go cassava
is grown, you're ready.
Yes.
If the resources were available.
Exactly.
Wow. All right. The other solution you talked about earlier, the first one. Tell us about that.
That's the briquette.
Yes.
So if I'm permitted to pick this.
Yes.
So
go ahead.
So this is what we call briquette. So we make this briquette not just from the cassava peels. Sorry. So this is a dried cassava peel. This is what we make this from. Okay.
Wow.
So this is a combination of cassava peels, sawdust, potato peels, anything that's dryable, like any waste material that's dry. So the process is we have to dry it such that there's no moisture left in it. And then after drying it, we take it to, we have a production site. We use makeshift drums.
Okay.
And then, so I don't know if, I think we have pictures of that.
Okay.
So we use the makeshift drums, we burn it, we take it through a process of carbonization.
Okay.
Like the,
is that just what you're talking about?
So that's the drum we use. We fill it up with the peels, the sawdust in layers. So it burns to a certain level that after some time we cover the top of the drums, so that oxygen doesn't get into it.
Okay.
Then once we are done, we get something out of this called the char. Then we grind it. We mix it with, so just a whole lot of processes, but at the moment it's a lot manual, human effort. So it means that ability to produce more is minimized. So we can't really produce as much as we would have liked to. So basically this smokes less. You don't need any other fuel to light this. If I couldn't find my lighter, I would have lighted this here within the space of 15 seconds.
And it will light.
And it will light.
Okay, so I know briquettes. I've used briquettes, but the briquettes I used were imported from South Africa.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm fascinated by this because I do know that they are very clean in terms of smoke reduction, and they're very quick to light. You know, and you don't have to, once it's lit, I mean, it will burn everything that is there, but it's slow burning too. That's a great part of it.
Exactly.
Okay, so it means that you need less for, you know, whatever you're cooking. You know, you need less of it, and it will last longer.
So the potential here is that for a mother in the house, it means that averagely, if she's spending more on charcoal to cook, because this lasts longer to finish, it means she'll use less
of this.
And so we are trying to get to the point where we will price this within the same range as charcoal, because ultimately, as part of Ghana's NDCs, the National Determined Contributors, the EPA set out to give households 2 million improved cook stoves. And these improved cook stoves need to be powered by clean energy. If you are asking people to stop charcoal production from cutting down trees.
What's the
what is the other alternative? So we think that this is an alternative that we can roll out to every part of the country and even beyond Ghana. Yes. So if you're asking people to stop cutting down trees, then this could be a sustainable solution that could provide employment for young people out there, because if we are going to be making briquettes for the consumption of people in Ghana, it means that we will need a lot of hands. At the moment, I have about 6 or 7 guys that I work with, but ultimately, or in total, in the communities we've gone to, we've contacted or we've had contact with about 15 young people. So it means that with right resources, with certain things, we can actually upscale and make this. And if we get machinery, it means that the human effort will be cut down.
Yeah. Okay, so I think my last question will be, apart from organic waste, is there any other waste that you can fuse in to the briquettes that will work? You have to stick with the organic waste?
Yes, so we've not tried that yet, but we are focused on this for now. So focused, because lots of the times when you go to the wood milling company, when they are done with the sawdust, they burn it.
Yes, it's true.
Or if they don't burn it, they have to throw it away. They have to pay, to throw it away. So if I'm coming to collect it and you don't have to pay, it means I'm creating an alternative way of disposing of the waste, and I'm also turning it into clean energy.
Useful.
Exactly.
So I like that, because I like that a lot, actually, because instead of burning down trees, which is going to create its own secondary problems for us. Climate issues. First, you are felling the trees, removing ground cover, and then also polluting the air. You're creating these briquettes from waste that would have just rotted or been burnt anyway. Right? But now it's going to be burned, but it's going to be burned in a cleaner way.
Exactly.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I like
you.
that. If people are watching and they want to sort of like follow you, get involved, invest, before you give us your social media handles, what's this plaque I see here?
Okay, so I just recently, together with the team, participated in the Israel Green Innovation Competition.
Okay.
It's a competition they host every year when they organize the Ghana Garden and Flower Show. Then my team and I participated, and our solutions came out as the eventual winner.
Nice.
So we won ourselves a fully paid trip to Israel to meet potential investors, to meet people in the clean energy space, so that we can refine our solutions, because the solutions need to be refined going forward. So that's what you see here.
Super fantastic. Well done.
Thank you so much.
As well.
Thank you.
No, I think that Ghana needs more of this and these ideas as well. Thank you very much, Deladem, for speaking with us. Your social media handles. So my personal social media is at Deladem Xonu, DELADEM XONU. But for the enterprise, it is EBASol GH on Twitter, and then on Facebook, EBAprenuer Solutions Ghana. On LinkedIn, EBAprenuer Solutions Enterprise. Yes, that's it. All right, thank you for speaking with us.
Thank
we'll
you so
be speaking
much.
with Deladem Xonu, and he is the founder and the managing director of EBAprenuer Solutions Ghana.